Hi Aquarius, this is your April mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month reading. So I'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of April. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the Hangman. We have the High Priestess. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Lovers and Strength, and we also have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Leo, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Well, I've got some news for you, Aquarius. You already have a secret admirer. This person is watching you like a hawk right now. Or if you'll be meeting somebody new this week, you're not going to be hearing from this person right away because they'll be watching you like a hawk. Yep, that's what we have here. And then they will finally, I guess, grow a pair and ask you out on a date or something. Anyway, the first card that came out is the Page of Swords. It's clarified by the Hangman, and we also have the High Priestess right next to it. All those 3 cards are talking about the same thing. Somebody is watching you like a hawk, right? The Page of Swords is a card of somebody spying, keeping tabs. So if you are already acquainted, they could be watching you on social media. It could be somebody you go to gym with, you go hiking, you take ballroom, dancing classes with, rock climbing class, what have you. Somebody you go shopping together with, right? Somebody from the same store, something like that. And the Hangman clarifying the Page of Swords. This is a card of stagnation, nothing happening because they're watching you like a hawk. Yes, you've guessed it. And the High Priestess is a card of a secret. Yeah. So they're secretly watching you. They're secretly admiring you from a distance as of right now. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So this is them getting ready to make their move. The Two of Wands is also a card of somebody who is taking their time. This is a card of a decision-making process. Perhaps this person is preparing, right? And when they do make their move, it's going to be the Page of Pentacles. To me personally, the Page of Pentacles is the most serious page out of all 4 pages. I don't mean to belittle or insult the other pages, but the Page of Pentacles always talks about long term, right? This page could also be something tangible, something you can touch. So perhaps they just ordered something online and they're waiting for the shipment. So when they do ask you out and you do go out on a date, they will give it to you as a gesture. But the Page of Pentacles, again, this is always somebody who is thinking about long term, right, with that page. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Lovers and Strength. So potentially, it could blossom into something amazing, something beautiful, something very loving, emotional. The Ace of Cups always talks about genuine, authentic love. The Lovers, the next card that came out, is the personal Gemini card. You could be dealing with a Gemini or somebody with Gemini in their chart. The Lovers is also a card of a choice. So at some point in the future, you will have a choice whether to take this to the next level or not. But besides that, the Lovers is a soulmate card. As a matter of fact, it's one of the best cards you can potentially get when it comes to a love connection between 2 different people. The Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. Strength right next to the deck is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo. Strength could also be all about pure, raw passion, right? Yeah, that's always good to have, I guess. I'm just guessing, all right? Strength is also all about having courage to move forward. Right, and the Sun on the bottom of the deck is also a Leo card, by the way. You could be dealing with a Leo or somebody with Leo in their chart. Or the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. That is my favorite interpretation of the Sun card. It is the happiest card in the deck. It's always talking about joy, happiness, success, triumph, clarity. So you'll be crystal clear about what you want to do when it comes to this connection. I really like it. I really like it, Aquarius. It feels... Yes, perhaps they're a little bit creepy right now because they're watching you like a hawk. But I think this person's got a major crush on you. Or after the 2 of you meet, if you don't hear from them right away, they're just going to be, experiencing that major crush on you. And it's there's a huge potential there with those two major arcana cards and the potential outcome and the Ace of Cups. Those are two major arcana cards, right? So there's definitely a lot of love, definitely a lot of love. And don't forget that with the Lover's card, this person is at least your soulmate, you know, and it's one of the best cards you can potentially get. All right, Aquarius, really happy for you. Congratulations. Aquarius, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the King of Cups. We have the Fool clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. And we also have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, if your relationship or marriage is an example to the rest of the world of how relationships or marriages are supposed to be, and what I mean by that, it's a very loving, very caring relationship or marriage. This is when you guys make each other's lives better, pun intended. If you're living in harmony, then it's going to be business as usual for you, Aquarius, because this is an amazing spread. For others of you, you could be getting married, you could be getting a proposal, right? If you're just dating. For another group of you, perhaps you're going to another couple's wedding. You know, so for some friend of yours is getting married, or both of you are probably your friends, and you could be going to their wedding. Yeah, this is you see, we got the King and the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with 2 water signs, right? Or you are the King and the Queen of Cups, you and your significant other. You can assign the roles as you wish. You can be the King or the Queen of Cups, doesn't matter. What happens when the King and the Queen of Cups come out, that usually means is you guys make a perfect, ultimate love couple. You guys belong together, right? You speak the same love language. You finish each other's sentences. And the Fool with the Ace of Pentacles, it could be a proposal and you're just going for it. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal. If you're already married, perhaps they want to do something super nice for you. Perhaps you have an anniversary, or they're just doing it just because they love you. Right? And the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a committed relationship or marriage. The Ten of Cups is often called the happily ever after card. It's a family card. It's a great card to have. So again, it's like harmony, a very harmonious, loving, cherishing, taking care of each other, helping each other out if you have the type of a deal happening here. The ultimate love couple situation. All right, really happy for you. Here, congratulations. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, in the second half of April. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Devil clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by Judgment and Justice. And we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Libra, or pretty much any zodiac sign. I see a couple of stories here. If you broke up with this person, or if you divorced this person because they had some addictions or issues, if they were very toxic, if they had like anger management issues, if that's your case, if that's what's happening, why the two of you broke it off, when this person resurfaces, they will tell you they took care of it. Perhaps they went into a rehab, or they took some counseling courses, they stopped drinking, stopped using, stopped going to... They took care of their anger management issues. And they will, if they tell you something like this, it's the truth, right? And they will want to start all over again with you with a clean slate. In scenario number 2, if this person left you for someone else, then that someone else took advantage of them, they used them, abused them, and threw them out. And when your ex comes back to you, and they will have this little sobby story, that's also the truth. They will tell you that they made a huge mistake, they couldn't resist that person, and they are an idiot. And that's the truth. And they will ask for forgiveness. They will beg for forgiveness. And they will ask for a second chance. All right. So that's what I see here. Those two particular situations. Let's talk about this real quick. The devil, the first card that came out, it could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but in scenario number one, the devil represents an addiction or toxic behavior, anger management, or something else, and that's what broke your heart. The devil is clarified by the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card of a broken heart. It's a card of a devastation, so you couldn't take it anymore, right? And you left with the Six of Swords. And now they're back with the Ace of Swords and the Fool on the bottom of the deck. This is them coming back, wanting a second chance. They want to start from a clean slate. Perhaps they got clean themselves. They took care of their problem, right? And with the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. So they're going to tell you the truth. They took care of it. They'll admit they were toxic. They admit they had a problem. Right? The Ace of Swords is also a card of a new beginning, just like the Fool. The Ace of Swords is clarified by Judgment and Justice. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. Justice is the personal Libra card. You could be dealing with a Libra. Or Justice could be major apology. Justice could also be a government organization. Perhaps if they actually did have some sort of an addiction, perhaps the government ordered them to go through a treatment or a rehab, and they will tell you everything. And it's going to be up to you what you want to do here. In scenario number two, like I said, the devil, this is them falling for someone in the past, and they left you for that person, but that person took advantage of them, and they threw them out like a used sponge. Right? And when they do come back to you with the Ace of Swords and the Fool, and they will tell you that. They will tell you they made a huge mistake, the biggest mistake of their life. Right? And again, it's going to be up to you what you want to do here. Justice in this case, again, could be a Libra or a major apology coming from them. Up to you, Aquarius, what you want to do here. All right, then that's what I got for you for this reading, Aquarius. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing rest of April. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.